Outside of that, I don't think they're getting Harbaugh.
Hey, Deke, Harbaugh don't want to go to Seattle?
What?
Harbaugh don't want to go to Seattle? Hey, Deke.
I just don't see them giving Harbaugh the type of control he probably desires.
I would agree.
I can't believe the Bears are bringing back their head coach. Dude, if I'm them, I'm giving the house to Harbaugh. And that would make so much sense because Harbaugh used to play there.
But what if that was the convo and they just couldn't agree upon it? Maybe they just couldn't agree upon it.
Maybe.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that, man, because we've all
Or maybe they just didn't want to wait on Harbaugh, where he's like, you got to give me a week.
That could be too.
Then you're playing a weird game with that.
I mean, your season's over, so you're trying to build up your new staff. So that way you can get your, philosophies, and then you can figure out who you're trying to sign, whether it's in free agency or even targeting the draft. So to an extent, I mean, I can get it. But at the same time, Harbaugh still hasn't confirmed that he's leaving yet. So obviously you still got to wait on the hook for that too.
Yeah. I don't think anyone really knows an answer.
But this was his second year up there, right? His over in Chicago. His second year, the GM's first year, right? Because I know they're offset. Yeah, I want to say they were offset.
Second or third.
Yeah. Because I'm like, if this is second, I think I could make more of a, okay, he's super duper new, but now this your third year, bro. This is make or break time. Like, let's go. If it's the third year, I don't know. Unless you said, hey, we want to stick with Fields, we want to keep everything together for him.
They finished strong.
They did. Because you could keep it all together for him specifically.
I guess why? Well, so they fired the offensive coordinator.
Right.
I guess why
but
it makes sense.
But in terms of coach and GM together, why you still have the quarterback that's there, that's what I mean by that.
Yeah, because Eberflus is more defense guy.
Right.
And their defense has been kind of solid.
Yeah.
Fired the OC. So maybe that's what they're thinking. Get Justin Fields out of here. Get a new OC. Eberflus and his defense ain't the problem. We're just going to
and shout out to Davis. So he said
improve
this
on
is his
offense
second year
and
there.
Should make it better.
This was his second year for Eberflus. Yeah, I saw Chicago cat right there. He's not a Chicago fan, but he's always tuning in from Chicago.
If I was Chicago, I would have went all in on Harbaugh. Now, they might have behind the scenes. We just don't know.
Yeah. Would you have made the decision to stick with Fields, or what's your decision with that also? Because I do think...
Right now?
Don't you think all of that is at play, though? Whether you're talking about the decision to go after Harbaugh, what if Harbaugh is telling you, I want Caleb, and he's saying, bro, we keep your Fields?
That was a mistake by the Bears organization if they did that.
Fair enough.
I think you.
I don't know if it was the case.
I think you go Harbaugh and Caleb Williams over keeping Fields.
I'm just, hey, bro. I'm just asking over here, bro. You know me. I'm just asking. I'm like, bro, because we trying to figure out why would they, right? Why would this? Like, just throw that out there. Let's see. Is this it? I don't know. Sheesh.
Yeah, I'm not sure. My guess is Harbaugh's just taking his time with it.
I mean, he's fresh off a natty, bro.
Don't want to wait because they could wait it out and lose a guy that they have some positive vibes for right now with Eberflus, especially with how the season ended, and then still not get Harbaugh and be left empty-handed because Vrabel might go to, like some of the other hot coaching candidates might go too. Yeah, while they're waiting on Harbaugh.
Vrabel could go to Seattle, Harbaugh could go to LA, and now you stuck holding the bag.
Yeah, exactly. And you actually still kind of liked what you had in Eberflus. Yeah. It's just he's your third or fourth option.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's real, bro.
But if you go chasing for those top candidates and miss out,
that's real.
You'd be left empty-handed.
That's definitely real.
It's what happened with the Browns for a minute there.
Yeah.
Wherever they said, we're going to go for Deshaun, Baker saw it. He's like, I'm out now.
And
then they didn't have a quarterback.
And that's
but then they were like, you know what? We have to go for Deshaun now.
And they had to break the bank. Yeah. I mean, when you get to that point, you got to break the bank, man. Yeah.
Yeah, Chargers need to go for Harbaugh or Vrabel. Yeah, those are the top two.
Yeah, those are definitely the top two. Harbaugh definitely won, though. I feel like Harbaugh's won.
Easily.
Yeah.
It's not even a question.
Okay, so we're on the same page. Yeah, I just like
Vrabel's too. I can't believe the Titans fired Vrabel. They're idiots.
I would agree, but...
Absolute idiots.
As much as I think it was an idiotic decision, I still wasn't surprised that the Titans did it, though.
I'm not either.
Yeah, I was like...
They were talking about how
man.
his teams have slid in the second half of the last couple seasons. It's like, bro, the second half of 2022...
Come on, bro.
He had injuries all over the place.
About
he started
man.
Josh Dobbs, and who knows?
Bro,
who the hell else
had Malik
knows?
Willis as your backup at one point, and he wasn't even out there anymore because he could get killed. He got killed. Dobbs got killed. Who was the one dude? Because Dobbs, they signed him that one time, and he literally was fresh off the flight and started. Yeah.
And he didn't give them Vikings dubs.
Nah. He go Vikings dubs.
And then this year, I think it's just at a point with the Titans, they don't have enough talent.
Yeah.
They need to retool. Now, as part of that, Vrabel, I don't know who's making the decisions on personnel.
Well,
they got rid of A.J. Brown.
Also, think of this, though.
Drafted Treylon
The same
Burks.
way here, part of the criticism for Coach Tomlin is he's old school, right? Run the ball, play defense. What do they say about Tennessee when you play them? Run the ball and play defense. Could that also be, part of what they don't like about Vrabel? They want to get more current, more offensive-minded.
They need to get some better players.
I think that's a big part of it.
Or better OC, whatever. I just know Vrabel, like Tomlin, like Pete Carroll, is a good head coach. He knows how to lead the locker room, lead men.
100%.
So keep him around. Get a new OC. Get a new quarterback. Figure that. Getting rid of Vrabel like that all willy-nilly, I think it's stupid.
Yeah. We're on the same page, man. We definitely on the same page.
Yeah, it's the same argument for Tomlin, really.
Tomlin, yeah.
Could we use a new OC here? Could we get new players? Yeah. That's what I was talking about 3 weeks ago. But now I don't even know if we need that. We just need Mason Rudolph.
Man, you see what time I'm on. Sheesh.
We just needed Mason Rudolph.
You see what time? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no complaints about Pickens anymore.
I'm telling you, in the pack, each and every
Faulkner
and
Sullivan, not a bad OC combo, huh?
Hey, we done had 3 packs in a row. All right? That's all I'm saying, man. I can't wait for this 4th pack in a row. Above your head, you do see a beautiful logo. DraftKings Sportsbook. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Beautiful, might I add. Beautiful. Okay? Now, what is DraftKings? Well, they're just the top-rated sportsbooking app in all of North of America. They are safe. Just like Deke, they're secure. And like me and Deke, they're reliable. All right? You need reliability when you're talking about the sports booking world, okay? So, with that being the case, though, we love them because during this time of year, there's plenty of parlays out there and a lot of other ways that you might be looking to, up the ante for Super Wild Card Weekend. Well, ladies and gents, the best way to do that is to download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. But when you do so, you're going to have to, type in your name. And that's cool when you set all that stuff up. But bump all that. When it's time for that first deposit, when it's time for that first wager, make sure you do one thing. Make sure it's a minimum of $5, but use the promo code MOATS. So that way you can receive up to $200 in free bet money. All right. It's a beautiful thing. We call it draft deposit money. All right. So with that being the case, you see the promo code, you see the link, but I also understand, Deke, that at times people struggle. Now, if I'm talking to you or someone you might know that has a gambling problem, needs crisis counseling or even referral services. If you live in New York, you see the number to text. But for everybody else, the number to dial is 1-800-GAMBLER. I said 1-800-GAMBLER.